The LG's approved the Lokayukta annual reports for the years 2017 to 18 and 2018 to 19 for placing in the Delhi Legislative Assembly. The reports pending with the Delhi government since 2019. The LG's flagged the concerns raised by the Lokayukta that include independence, lack of power, compromised financial autonomy, limited jurisdiction, and lack of teeth for conducting investigations. So the Lokayukta report, in fact, has been cleared. My colleague Rupashi joining us with more details. Rupashi, give us the fine print.
Well, the most important point to note over here is that the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi had earlier flagged off this issue that the Lokayukta report, the annual statutory report of the Lokayukta has not been placed in the Delhi Assembly. Now, this is a concern that had been raised even by opposition leaders, especially by the BJP. So now the most important point is that the statutory annual report of the Lokayukta, which had been delayed since 2019, has been now okayed by the Lieutenant Governor and are going to be placed in the Legislative Assembly of Delhi. Now, once the Lokayukta report is placed on the floor of the House, there could be more instances of violations or more instances of rules not being followed, which are expected to be there in that particular report. The other important point over here to note, of course, is that Lieutenant Governor again, he has essentially flagged important concerns that have been raised by the Lokayukta. If you have to look at it closely, the Lieutenant Governor is not saying that he has these concerns. The Lieutenant Governor is saying that there are concerns which have been raised by the Lokayukta itself, and that there should be a separation of powers of the Lokayukta and the elected government of Delhi, and the Lokayukta should be allowed to function independent of the elected government of Delhi. And the Lieutenant Governor on his part has advised the CM to ensure that such statutory reports are placed on time on the floor of the House. So that is the most important point that is coming out from this piece of information.
Rupashi, as you rightly pointed out, the separation of power is a crucial point to highlight, where the Lokayukta is now being asked to give independent power. But also look at the other concerns that have been flagged by the LG, raised by the Lokayukta again, which include independence, lack of powers, compromised financial autonomy, limited jurisdiction, and lack of teeth for conducting investigations. Are we already seeing a reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party?
No, not yet. We have to wait for a reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party on this. Now, remember, the similar concerns actually have been raised before also. But it is important to note over here that when it concerns the Aam Aadmi Party, actually, one response that can't be expected is the Aam Aadmi Party actually may choose not to respond. Number one. The Aam Aadmi Party may also respond by saying that this is also politically motivated. And number three, the Aam Aadmi Party may also say that these are procedural issues and these issues take time, just as they did with the other audit report about the Delhi government schools. So that we have to wait for the Aam Aadmi Party or the government to respond on this. But definitely very important concerns raised by the Lieutenant Governor over here. Essentially, it is also politically significant because remember, the Aam Aadmi Party actually, was formed on the back of demands of an independent investigative agency, which is the Lokpal when it comes to the center and the Lokayukta when it comes to the state. And like we have earlier mentioned also, when it came to concerns about how the RTI was being handled by the government of Delhi, similarly also the concerns have been raised according to the Lieutenant Governor's office by the Lokayukta itself,
okay,
that they have not been allowed to function independently. But on the other count, we did not get a response from the Aam Aadmi Party. We have to wait and see whether the government actually responds on this or whether the party actually responds on this.
Okay, Rupashi, thanks a lot for getting us those details. Keep tracking those developments, see if we can get a reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party. For now, we're slipping into a very short break.